Hi, I'm Keith, and welcome to my art studio, where today I have a very specific lesson on how to shade without using a pencil. What I use is ink, India ink out of a bottle. This is Higgins ink. It's my favorite brand. I've used it for years. Ink wash is what I do. I use this little tray. I picked it up at the art store. You put water in all these little round areas and put a drop or 2 drops and a clear one, so you can get 40% and 60% gray. By doing that, you get a very smooth and easy and fast way to shade that I think looks as good, if not better, than pencil. And often I'll use both. I'll use pencil and ink wash. I don't know why more people don't use ink wash. It's like a hidden treasure out there. So this is a real lesson for you to use on your artwork. Ink wash. Check this out. I don't recall the first picture I ever made using ink wash, but I know where I learned to do it. As a kid, I was a huge fan of Mad Magazine, and more specifically of Mort Drucker. He was a caricature artist who did movie parodies. And in his panels, he used ink wash. I didn't know how it worked back in those days, so I must have bought myself a bottle of ink in one of those ink trays, where you put a drop of ink in one, a drop of 2 drops in the next one, so you makes your gray tones. I'll get a 40% and a 60%, and I'd use one just plain water to thin things down if I had to. But ink wash looks amazing. It's like watercolor paints without the color. When it dries, it looks fantastic. So I use ink wash. I also shade with a pencil. I mix them up because most of my artwork is mixed media. Right now on the screen, you're seeing I'm doing a xenomorph from the movie Alien. And this picture, I still have in my collection, is all ink wash. I did not color this at all because I wanted to have a gray tone look. And it ends up looking fantastic. It's just the coolest thing. And right now I'm doing my clown. You can see the clown's nose is red. That's colored pencil. One thing I learned about ink wash, if you follow me in this tutorial, is that you'll want to put down your colors first and do your ink wash second, because sometimes the colored pencil will not stick to the ink. I kind of learned that the hard way. So this picture here, new picture. This is my lion. There's a type of painting called grisaille painting, where you put your gray tones on first, and you could use pencil or ink or paint. And then you put your colors on second, so your tonal values are correct, and you don't have to mix a bunch of colors together with darks to do your shading. Please subscribe, please subscribe, please subscribe. Anyway, this picture is hanging up behind me in my art room. I couldn't part with it because it was so cool. I love the ink wash. I don't know why more people don't use it. It's probably because it hasn't been taught. And I'm not sure myself if I've ever taught it. I kind of learned it on my own by observing. And I'll never go back. I always keep a bottle of ink in my repertoire. Right now I have 2 bottles, and I love it. I use the Higgins brand for years. A lot of people use that ink for calligraphy. I use it for shading. And now, please like and subscribe, and thank you for being here, and try to use some ink wash.